What's going on, people? Welcome to the United Stand. As you can hear, I am under the weather. Me and Josh are back from Kazakhstan in one piece. No Miles today, he's sunning it up in Spain somewhere, and no Rants because he's just bottled it and probably could be asked. But yeah, big game against Villa today, man. We have to win. And if results go our way, it'd be quite wishful thinking. We need quite a few results to go our way. But if results go our way, we could be as high as 5th today, and only 6 points off the top 4. So I don't think all those results will go our way. I think Aston will probably win against Norwich, and then Sheffield United, Wolves. If Wolves win, they obviously stay above us anyway. So I don't know. Hopefully a draw in the Sheffield United game, and Wolves. Look at that. We're hoping for draws in that so we can go above them. But that's the position we're in. But we've got to think about ourselves, and we have to get 3 points today. Villa are a tricky side, man. They've had some bad results, but they've had a lot of good ones. And you know, they push Liverpool right to the end at home. They've got some good players, obviously Grealish, McGinn, Hourihane, El Ghazi. They've got some decent players in there, man. So it's going to be a really tough game. McGinn's a good player. A lot of people saying, you know, we should go in for him at Man United. I'm not having that, but he is a good player. And obviously we all know about Grealish and the big striker as well that they got. So it's going to be a tough game. I think Solskjaer spoke in a press conference to me that you saw. A lot of you guys would have seen it, what he said, and we spoke about Brandon Williams because I asked him, you know, is he going to be battling it out? And obviously he didn't give me an answer whether he'd be starting, but he said that there's a decision to be made, basically, and that it's good competition for all of them. I'd like to see him keep his place, man. I really would. Luke Shaw's just come back off injury. He wants to get up to match speed. I know they might want to protect the young boy, but you know, he's had a week off, didn't play against Aston, didn't travel. So why not start him? I think give him a little run of games until he starts to get a little bit tired, or he may need a rest. We've got loads of games coming up in December. We've got, you know, we've got AZ Alkmaar at home. We've got Colchester in the cup. There's games coming thick and fast. There's opportunities for Luke Shaw to get his match fitness back. This guy's just driving with a dog, like in the front seat with him on his lap. What am I seeing? So yeah, I'd like to see Brandon Williams start, and obviously the big one is McTominay, man. The big one is McTominay. We saw against Sheffield United that in midfield we were absolutely awful. The Fred and Pereira thing did not work. I know Rand spoke about it on the Flex and Rant show. He was kind of saying before that Sheffield United game that he thought those two could do a job. We've seen that it doesn't work. I don't think Pereira has the quality to play in central midfield. I don't think he has the physical presence. He's got legs on him, but I just don't see it. The balance was all wrong. So if McTominay's not there, it's interesting again because he's not going to play Ghana, and it probably would be Pereira as well. I don't think Matic is in the team. I didn't see him coming off the bus on the reports of the travelling squad. I don't think so. If he's not there, again the balance is ruined. So he probably will have to go with McTominay and Fred and Pereira again. But the key's going to be Lingard in there. I think he'll probably go with Lingard. Jesse, he made an impact. I'd give him his due. He's made an impact against Sheffield United when he came on, I thought. Did well against Aston, although it's a whole different game. Can't really judge it off that, but got himself a goal. So I think for this game, it'll probably be a decent game to put him in. It's whether or not he maybe looks at it and tries to put someone else in that central defensive midfield position or the position next to Fred. But I think Pereira starts this game. But the midfield battle is going to be key. We've got to win it, and the front three, we pretty much know where that's going to be in Martial, Rashford, and James, which it should be. I think it'll be a tight game. I honestly do. I don't think we'll run away with it completely comfortable. I think it'll be either 2-1 win or a 2-0 win. I got a little bit of confidence in terms of it. We've been not too bad at home. I think we've only lost one game at home against Palace. A few needless draws. I'm not saying we've been lighting it up. But I do think we'll get the job done. I think that front three of Rashford, Martial, and James at home especially should do bits. And I think if we take the game to Villa, I think we beat them. You know, we're a better side. You know, when everyone's fit and playing to their capabilities, we're a better side. And as for the back four, you're expecting Wan-Bissaka to come in. And interesting centre back pairings. I tried to get it out of Ollie whether he was going to start Tuanzebe today, and he did say, you know, he could give the team talk and had a bit of a laugh. But do you know what? He didn't exactly say, well, you know, Victor and Harry have been striking up a good partnership and la da da da. He actually kind of left it a bit open. So I think Tuanzebe could start today. I do. I hope I'm right. I'd like to see him given a chance next to Maguire. I don't think Lindelof's I don't think Lindelof's been as bad as everyone says he has been, but I don't think he's done enough to nail it down dead cert where Tuanzebe doesn't get in. And you never know. Having played against Villa last year, I know they made a hell of a lot of signings in the summer. But I'd like to see Tuanzebe given a chance. You never know. You could see Tuanzebe in midfield next to Fred. You don't know. So I hope Tuanzebe does get a start. And like I said, Brandon Williams. The most important thing today is the win, man. We absolutely have to win this game. You got Arsenal, who obviously have sacked Emery, and yeah, we had a laugh about that in the end. But now, when you actually do think about it, they've been ruthless. They've been
Watford as well.
They haven't sacked the manager, have they?
Yeah.
They sacked him this morning?
Yeah.
Is he sacked?
Yeah, while we were filming, fam.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Just now, come up?
Yeah.
Wow, there you go. Watford have just sacked their manager. You knew that was going to happen.
Poch is gone.
Poch is
the
gone.
The pressure is on, fam.
That's what I'm saying. So the pressure is on for Ollie. Like, people are being ruthless out here. And as much as I do think Ollie will last the season, if the results don't get too bad, if the results do start turning and going and becoming really bad, there's not a shortage of managers there, of a manager, especially in Pochettino. You got to see it like that. I know the board are backing Ollie, but results speak. If Ollie goes on another abysmal run, I think he's at that last point where he can't afford a shocking run. If he goes on a shocking run from even now till Christmas or after Christmas at any stage, you can see that the pressure really being cranked up, which would be a shame, because you want to see him be given time. You want to see if he can get himself out of this and build. If he gets us around 5th or 6th, that's where we all kind of expected to finish, you know. I think if we start being around 13th, 14th, but not one win away from jumping up, that's where there's a huge problem. We all looked at this squad when the transfer window shut, I keep saying it, and said we'll finish 5th or 6th with this team, and we won't get the top 4. So if he challenges for the top 4 with this squad, we all said that'll be an achievement, and it's not too late to do that. Chelsea slipped up, they're going to be inconsistent. You're looking at Tottenham under Mourinho, and you dare say they're going to go on a little run. And speaking of Jose, our next game is Wednesday against Spurs. So if we don't win here today, then the game after that is City away. And yes, you can say what you want about City giving up the pretty much handing the title to Liverpool now with that draw to Newcastle. In my opinion, I think it's done. 11 points. Nah, Liverpool lost 1 game all year last year. I can't see them losing 4. You know what I'm saying, within quick succession, and City have to win all the other 4 to claw back that gap. So, but the next couple of games for us are very difficult games, and we'll talk about Tottenham in more detail obviously after this. So all eyes on this. It just shows the importance of this game, because some of you might be confident we'll beat Spurs. I don't know how you feel about that, and we'll talk about that in the preview when we film the Flex and Rad show tomorrow with Expressions actually. But I'm not. That's not a given of 3 points. You know, Jose coming is going to be a tough game. So it's a game that's up in the air. So we have to get our 3 points today. Absolute must. Even to the point where I don't even care about the result. We've got the performance. So we've got to get 3 points, and it just shows you people sacking their managers left, right, and centre. If Ollie goes on a bad run, it can all change. It really can. So I'm going to go over, because I think it'll be 2-0 or 2-1. Do you know what? I've been in Kazakhstan in the freezing cold, seen us lose against Kazakhstan, although it was the kids. I'm just going to be positive, because I'm feeling to be positive. I feel like shit. I'm not well, and I'm on the way back up again. So I'm just going to go over 2-0 win. But it could be a tight game. It could be a 2-1. Could be a 3-2. But I'm going to go over 2-0. And I'm going to go goal scorers. Rashford's been doing his thing. He's in good form. I'm going to go with Rashford, and I'm going to go with Martial. That's what I'm going to go with. So I'm going to go with 2-1 win. Let me know your views and comments in the boxes below. And hopefully, when we speak to you at fan cams, we've got our 3 points in the bag. And also, the teams around us have dropped points. I'd love for Arsenal to lose today or draw. And obviously, we want a draw in the Sheffield United Wolves game. But I think Wolves will probably do them. So let me know.
Sheffield, the best team in the world, fam.
Yeah. They ain't bad, are they? They ain't bad. Anyway, we'll see you guys after fan cams. Peace. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.